7:51, we're going to be telling you who the winner is before it's even announced, before the game's even played. That's tongue-in-cheek, but that's coming up. We're going to get into this federal court trying to block Trump and a lot more. Key transmissions, several guests as well. But first, another riveting, piercing report from John Bowne. Tell everybody something right now. I want to tell all the fake libertarians and all the fake conservatives and all the never-Trumpers something. I'm not talking to liberals right now. Brainwashed, zombies, they don't listen. They just scream, KKK, go away, KKK, go away.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. This checkpoint is closed. This checkpoint is closed. This checkpoint is closed. This checkpoint is closed.
And then, so who are you with?
I'm not letting you take.
What's that?
I'm not going to take it either.
This looks like political violence designed to squelch opinions the perpetrators of that violence disagree with. Am I reading it correctly?
That's exactly what it is. And what's particularly scary and should be particularly troubling is it not only happened on an American college campus, supposedly in the land of the free, these are these places where you should be able to engage with different ideas, places where you should be able to hear speakers. And students who come to my talks who don't necessarily agree with me, but just want to hear the other side.
I want to talk to people who claim they're actually for the Second Amendment and claim they're for sovereignty and all the rest of it, who still can't admit they were wrong about Trump and come up to me on the street or in emails I get or comments I see on YouTube. Oh yeah, Alex, what about Goldman Sachs?
This is a whole cabinet full of rich guys and gals who I'm sure have lots of favors in there.
As long as Trump goes out and actually gets people that know how to guide him through the globalist wilderness, like Lewis and Clark, and as long as it's our anti-New World Order, pro-America, pro-human agenda that gets done, I'm all for it. I made the analogy of I don't care if he has a goblin guide that leads him into the mines of Moria, as long as, I don't catch him kissing goblins.
At the age of 22, after graduating from Yale, I got a job at Goldman Sachs where I spent the next 17 years. I started on a folding chair in the mortgage department. 9 years later, after many sleepless nights, I was put in charge of mortgages, U.S. government bonds, municipal securities. Several years after that, I worked directly for future Secretary of the Treasury, Hank Paulson, as the firm's chief information officer. In that role, I oversaw 5,000 people and a $1 billion budget.
And we haven't seen that happen, have we? No, he's got the goblins under his control, and they're doing exactly what he says and clicking their heels when he gives orders and then running off their little gleaming eyes into the night to do his work. That's true genius. Of course, he brought in top architects from inside the enemy operation to help know where to place the plastic explosives for the controlled demo that we're now witnessing. And his guides have taken him through the inner workings of it. He already had a good understanding as an outsider billionaire who was able to defeat their monopolies himself. Because Trump is all about one man doing it his way, defeating them. And he sees us as him. And our victories and our successes is his. Look at him getting on a helicopter, not telling the press where he's going. I love it. I relish it. Going out to Fort Meade to pick up the remains of the Navy SEAL that died battling the al-Qaeda globalist forces that John McCain and Hillary and all the rest of them turned loose in the Middle East and into Africa. How presidential is that? Personally meeting the family. And there's optimism, and the globalists are trying to kill that optimism. And now he's over-delivering at breakneck speed, as they say, an obsession, because his will, his name, his family, his honor, his treasure is bound to America and the planet succeeding, and that's what it is when you believe in humanity. It's exhausting, but it's exhilarating, and it's empowering, and all these inbred elites were given their power hereditarily, third, fourth, fifth, sixth generation, so they don't understand that, and they just look down on everybody and want to make everybody poor so they can manage them and control them. With Trump, he's fully in. He has merged his essence with the Republic and restoring things. And so that's why Trump will not betray you. This has been adopted as of 2017 by the Department of Defense. All four branches of the military, Combat One. And guess who in the spring of 2017 has the exclusive right to sell this to everybody else but the military? Infowars.com. I want to commend Q and Patrick and the rest of our team. I want to commend Combat One for getting the big Pentagon deal. And I want to thank them for supporting us because they know we support America. We are the exclusive source of Combat One skin and muscle optimization, field foam, field spray, skin and muscle optimization, and broad spectrum hygiene tactical bath. Contains 8 pre-moistened cloths. Ladies and gentlemen, these are incredibly affordable, and they have patented proprietary systems that annihilate germs, you name it, across the board. That's why it's been adopted by the Pentagon, by the Defense Department, system-wide. I'm gonna go over some of the numbers, some of the proven statistics and the claims that Combat One can make right now. Never before has the public been able to access this new Combat One military-grade hygiene technology used by special operations to maintain hygiene during survival situations. Studied for safety and effectiveness by St. John's Medical Research Institute, St. Jude's, and the American Journal of Infection Control. The technology behind Combat One wipes kills bad bacteria while leaving beneficial skin bacteria unharmed. That's the key buffer. The toxic wipes, the sanitizers kill everything, including your immune system. They lower your fertility. It's all admitted. Combat One is able to do this naturally by only targeting the bad stuff. And again, it's all patented. It's super secret. 12 years, Special Forces testing it. This is something every info warrior needs to order, needs to have in their home, needs to use in their daily lives, whether it's cleaning your guns or your own skin, or when you're out camping. This is the game changer. The entire family of Combat One is available exclusively at InfoWarsStore.com.
Just coming back from the river where I was using one of our water filtration straws, a certain device we sell here at InfoWarsStore.com, and I had smacked my knuckle pretty hard the other day with my knife after cleaning one of the animals. So I'm going to use some Combat One foam, show you guys that we actually use it, how well it works. This wound's been open for about 5 days now. I just dipped it in and out of the river, so just to better safe than sorry. Once I let that soak in, I'll wrap it up, field dress, and nice and clean again.
And it certainly is coming to the rescue with Combat One, born in America, made in America, and now distributed by InfoWars to America.